Gay!
You're gay!
Okay.
Right. So, okay. You know, I'm not gonna explain it, bro. I'm not gonna explain it. So anyway. Hello, guys. 你好, gang.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Today is directly the next day of the fucking session 6, and we're doing a little 0.5 session for Naomi.
I have absolutely nothing. I have known absolutely nothing from 6. So honestly, it's a perfect springboard for 6.5.
Oh my god, it's so funny. It's so funny. Session 6 is so funny.
You gotta give me like a recap, honestly.
I will. Okay. Recap of a session 5, right? Okay, right. So to give you a brief rundown of session 5, you and your group were quote unquote teleported to a different realm, and you beat the shit out of Jacko.
I remember that.
Yes. And then during the fight, you also saw multiple black body bags, which contains, you assume, clones of Cassandra, but you're not quite sure how. And then not long after defeating Jacko, you got transported back to the reality, but the city was in chaos. Which later on you went to the Church of Life to regroup with Mir and Sado. And the last thing that happened was Cassandra having a seizure because around her back area a seizure of homunculus had resurfaced.
Oh, I remember now, yeah.
Yes, and that's where we end session 5. And at the start of session 6, they were able to regulate Cassandra's condition, so nothing life-threatening at all. And then when they're just about to head into the church to recollect themselves, you, Naomi, were being pulled by the enforcers to assist them in regulating the city.
Ah, so like I got pulled into the auxiliary core.
Yes.
Okay, good.
And right now, the session is gonna start directly after you finish assisting the enforcer.
Oh.
Yes. All right.
Wait, so during the entire time of me assisting the enforcers, it was parallel
No.
to session 6?
Yes, actually, yeah. Basically, I said right now, it's during around 35% mark of session 6.
Okay.
So basically, you guys are technically session 6.5 and 6 is happening at the same time.
Okay.
Okay, alright, hello Jerry. We just started, don't worry about it. Right, hold on. Let me. Boom.
Wow.
Okay. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna close this.
What? No, my.
What?
Wow.
Also, Epic is crazy.
I know.
Alright.
600. Fuck me.
No thanks.
600, man.
Okay, I need to shut the fuck up. Okay.
600.
Okay, lock it in. Okay. Is it playing?
Wait, I guess that's the thing right now. Okay.
Okay. Normie, you ready?
I need to eat, but yeah, sure, go first.
Okay.
Oh wait, by the way, I'm
Yes.
gonna go in a, but I'm gonna go right now. But hey, Whiskey, just gonna apologize in advance.
You fucking... Why? Why would you do that?
Okay. Normie,
Yes.
you just finished assisting the enforcer alongside the help of Seth Byron. I think that's her name. But either way, she notified you that your group is heading towards Ostium, which is the gate that generally people use to travel between realms to another.
Okay.
Hmm.
Noted.
And right
It is my
and
duty
right
to
now-
serve.
and right now, you are on your way, walking towards the Austin Gate.
Mm.
You look around the city. As expected, there's not a lot of people in the streets since it's just directly after the chaos. But regardless, there are still a few people walking around, heading to do their daily work or task.
Okay.
Roll perception.
Okay. 15.
With that, yeah, okay. You see at this distance a familiar looking sight, I guess. You see the same person that you met
On
during.
the train.
Sorry?
On the train.
No. You saw the same person that you met during the Dreaming Library, which is also the same as the one that appeared during either session 3. Yeah, session 3. Within the battle.
Who? Oh!
The person
know,
that belongs to Akane.
I remember.
But you realize something. You know that he or she belongs to Akane, the Akane clan, but you can't quite disclose their feature. In a sense where their face is kind of blurred out, but the uniform that they wear is exactly as what you expect.
Are you here to haunt me of my past?
No. Just leading you somewhere. As he turns around and keep walking forward, which really enough is also the exact direction that you're taking.
Since it's on the way, Naomi continues to walk in that direction then.
You keep walking, and eventually you see a gigantic wall in sight. As you approach closer, you've arrived in. Sorry, not in. You arrived at Austin.
Wow.
Roll perception.
It's bigger than I imagined.
Oh, actually, roll history. Also, roll history.
Damn!
Oh my fucking god! Okay, right. You see, at the one of the closest point to the what you assume the gateway, there are multiple mages that's regulating the gate. In a way, from what you heard and studied about, the mages are the one who keeps the system in check. But despite that, none of the people in this world, at least until now, had known how does the gate function. And you remember a fact of regarding the gate? Every morning around 7, the walls will begin to break down into a clean gap between two walls. First, the rubbles on the ground that you see in this picture. And around 12 at midnight, it will reform itself into a perfect wall. I said right now it's around
4 p.m. Oh, 10 a.m.
yes, 10 a.m. It's quite early.
Okay.
Hmm.
So when I was tossed back to reality just now, it would have been daylight.
Yes. When you snap back to reality, during session 5, it was around 8 to 9.
Okay.
And as expected, directly right in front of the gateway stood the person. I'm just gonna call him the Arcane member. For now, at least.
If you're gonna get in my way, I suggest you go back to whatever hole you crawled out of.
That's not my intention, young master.
Who are you?
I thought you. He looks at himself, like looks down. Just another member belongs to the Arcane clan.
They're all dead. This shouldn't be possible.
He closes the distance between you and them. He stood right in front of you. Let's do a experiment. Reach out your hand.
Akane thinks for a second to herself. She looks at the hand presented to her. Is it solid? Or is it spectral?
Spectral.
Spectral. Naomi reluctantly puts out her hand.
He proceeds to attempt to place his or her hand on top of yours, but you feel the actually roll con.
What? Okay.
Not con save, just con. You feel warmth upon the closest contact with like theirs and your hand, but expecting a physical contact, their hand faces through yours. Your statement was correct, but unfortunately there are still things that bind us to this world.
So a ghost then.
Yeah. She seems reluctant on that word.
Thank you for serving me, even to the end.
It is my pleasure, and as the same goes to every member belongs to the Arcane clan, it is our duty to do so.
Why?
They turn around, walk forward a bit. The Arcane name nowadays doesn't represent a house, nor a clan, nor a family. It's you, young master. Instead of representing the family that you came from, you are the sole one representing it.
But why? Why serve my family?
He came to a halt for the platform he's walking. It's kind of like his head kind of turns around, but not his body.
What's the use of serving a bunch of assassins and murderers?
The same goes to why you love your family so much. Without waiting for your reply, they turn their head back and walks closer to the gateway. Come on. I believe you have places to be.
Naomi follows suit.
You're closest to the gap between the gateway and yourself. You feel... Roll another con.
Do you remember your name?
No. Not anymore. But what we feel still very much relevant till today. All you need to know is that we belong to the Akane clan, but otherwise, we're nobody.
Where? There's more of you?
Oh. She then turns around, like fully facing you once again. There are some things that you need to accomplish around a part of Marshall, the capital city of Auris. But at the same time, we also requires you to do something in the same place.
She thinks about it for a second. But why?
Because she's kind of like softly chuckles for a bit. You are a young master. How could we not?
But why not just go to rest? You're not something that... This is selfish of my family to keep you for so long.
No. Instead of the selfishness of your family, it is our own desire. If anything, we're the selfish one, young master.
If you're so willing to serve, then so be it. What's there to stop me anyways?
I guess so. He then turns around once again, but unlike the last few times, he walked through the gateway and you lost the sight of them.
Narumi will think to herself. Just stare at the massive structure that is the walls. She's gonna admire them for a little bit. Mission first. As she steps through.
You?
Okay, pause. I need to go. Give me 5 minutes. I'll BRB.
Okay, no problem. Alright, perfect. Okay, finally, I've locked in. Oh, God.
What is the meaning of life, if not for death?
We'll find out. Right.
Okay, I'm back.
You ready?
I'm locked in.
Right.
Cassandra?
Cassie. Right. Know me.
Yes, I'm locked in.
Your body make contact with the fluid light barrier that's separating you from whatever is beyond the gate. You make contact with it as expected of how a liquid would behave. The liquid split apart and forms the perfect shape that engulfs your body. You walk through, and you don't remember this, but you've started to feel, after a while, your every single cellular aspect of your flesh being torn to shreds or to a puddle.
Is it painful?
Oh yeah, it's painful, right? And before you even know it, you open your eyes and you are here. I'm sad.
Oh, that was just pleasant.
You see, at this distance, a giant-like creature. You can't really quite tell if it's alive or not, but its teeth, its aesthetic is eerie and odd. It almost seems like it doesn't really belong to the world that you know. And all around the landscape, you see jagged black pillar protruding out from the ground.
Yep, I see it.
Roll perception. At a distance, you see.
Oh, am I only rolling to you?
Oh yeah. Do swap it back to to public because I was testing something.
Okay.
You came to the realization that you're not the only one that's here. Though, still, there's only 2 people in the place where you're in right now. At a distance, you see a female-like humanoid wearing a white dress and a white-colored witch hat, which kind of reminds you of Shuna for some reason.
Naomi is gonna find any place that she can hide and hide.
You have the passive of like the fucking what is it called again? The one that allows you hide in the environment.
In any like minor environment, right? I can hide in.
Sure. Then I'd say if you want to hide, you get prone on the ground. Okay.
I'm gonna look for a rock formation to hide behind them then.
You don't really see any rock formation, but you do see that this weirdly blue hue of weed. There are some of them are quite tall. You could hunt in them, maybe.
Okay.
You went to one of them, proceeding to hide from this individual. With your perception, I'll send you this, and this is what they look like. What's that?
Sent to Auris?
Yes.
Oh, this bitch.
You see that she's reading a book of some sorts, but her movement quickly came to a halt midway flipping through the page.
Naromi's gonna get up and then unholster her Odachi.
Militia, it is unethical of you to intrude my realm.
I'm sorry, who?
She then quickly turns around and looks at you. She seems surprised.
Ma'am, I don't wish to fight you, but if I have to, I will.
You are Norm.
And you are?
Please call me Biden. And apologies for accusing you for such manner.
No... No apologies needed. I believe this is a very confusing situation, but anyways, I need to roll a investigate or perception now to see what type of evil is she. Is she evil or not?
Roll actually roll insight.
Yeah, okay, thank God.
Okay. From what you can tell, she doesn't seem evil, at least from what you know. She seems more like a neutral type of force.
Do I know her?
Not really. She then turns around from the direction that she's sitting, and when she does, you realize that around the middle part of her dress kind of like slit open to reveal I think it's either an eye or multiple hands within them. I'm not quite sure. I have to go double check the sprite later. So from that description, you know that she's not
Human.
at least entirely human. Yeah.
I don't know if I can trust you.
You don't need to, but I'm just a mere reader of the world.
I don't know enough about this realm, so I'm going to take... I'll decide that she holsters her sword. This is a risk worth taking, I feel.
She closes her eyes for a bit. Very well. Please. She gestures to in front of her, and as she gestures, you see particles started to condense into each other to form a similarly white-looking chair.
I'm not
Have a
going to
seat.
question it. Thank you. I'll have a seat. As Naromi goes to have a seat.
Now that you get to a closer proximity with this individual named Biden, you will, for some reason, you feel that she's, in a way at least, very similar to Truna. Perhaps not the personality part, but aesthetically wise, she seems familiar.
Miss Viden, how do you know me?
She looks at you, closes her eyes gently for a bit, before picking up the book from her table and revealed to you. I've been reading your journey. Or specifically, it is, I guess, what you would call a storybook to me, but to mortals of this world, this holds information, I suppose. She then places down again. Not your story specifically, but your journey that's going on right now, which includes 4 other individuals. She came to a halt before correcting herself. Sorry, 7 individuals. Though I can't see what's happening to your group, but I can find out through text form. Rest assured, I don't mean to use it against anybody. This is just for my pure entertainment.
Who is the last extra? There are 7 individuals alongside me.
So there are you, me.
Hold on.
Alright.
I must get this out of my head. You look a lot
Sure.
like a partner of mine named Struner.
Oh, that's because, well,
Are you her mother?
I guess it doesn't. No, not far from it actually. Riff, I would consider to be her friend, but she's quite an interesting individual.
That much we can agree.
The same can goes to you actually. In fact, both you and Truna are similar in some way or another.
I try not to dwell too much on that.
By the way, as you mentioned just now, Shuna the Witch being your second ally, Cassandra the Bard, Seville, Ali.
So 7 in total in the journey,
Yeah,
including
Salo.
myself.
yes, at least this is your allied force. You then see the book vibrates for a bit on the table. It's like she seems real inside.
Damn.
You can't quite tell, but to her, at least from what you can tell, she didn't expect that, but either way, she places a hand on the book, closes her eyes for a bit before opening and look at you. I must correct myself. 8 of you.
The shield?
No. Unfortunately, at least to you, people of this world, this would consider a spoiler. But either way, she is an ally. At least, later on.
The girl.
Who?
The girl from the train.
I cannot confirm nor deny. We'll leave that as an open end for now, shall we?
I'm fine with that.
Hmm.
What is this place?
It is my domain, essentially.
Why am I
or-
here?
My home. I'm not sure. I did not permit anybody to enter, but regardless, you're here.
Pardon me, I do not intend to intrude.
No, that is fine. It is. She thinks about it for a sec. An honor to meet one of the characters that plays a big part in the story. Aside from Shunan, that is.
Are you saying me and Struna have a big part to play?
For sure.
I don't want to know more.
Very well. To give you answer as to who I am. I know for a fact that you do have a certain distaste of gods, correct?
If you are a god or a demon, don't tell me, otherwise I will change my opinions of you.
Very well. Either way, I, due to my nature, hopes informations of this world.
Information?
Yes, knowledge is another way to put it, but unlike the factual knowledge of what mortals can obtain, I know the conceptual ones.
Why am I here?
I'm not sure.
If you're not sure, then there's no point to further dwelling. How do I leave?
I suppose I could just...
Not yet. I just want to ask how.
I could let you leave, I suppose. It's my home, after all.
I see.
As an apology for my outburst just now.
I'm curious.
Oh, yes.
Who are you talking about?
Militia, I assume.
Yes.
It is the god of time. Your god.
Naromi's veins like pop.
Hmm.
What?
To give you a brief history rundown, but I believe you know this information already since you're stuck somewhere during a certain time, but a few hundred years ago, Militia, being the god of time, was exiled as a religion from the realm of Oculus.
Ha! Deserving of her.
That's what I thought.
Then what are you the god of then, since it's already that much obvious?
Knowledge. Weather forecasting, people who seek knowledge will go through me, and I'll grant them in exchange for me to see the world through their eyes, since naturally, as
see.
the god of knowledge, I seek knowledge as well.
My disdain towards the gods are superficial. I have only a few disdain towards certain types. When it comes to god set, from who the fuck? When it comes to the gods that hold a certain respect, or I believe should be given some respect, then I believe that's fine.
I respect your standpoint, Naomi.
When it comes to I'll leave the tale of Militia to something that I'll figure it out myself. Knowledge. Is that why Struner's eyes glow?
Do you wish to know in what way you and Shuner are similar?
I'll let you decide that for me.
Very well. She picks up the book from the table before throwing it in the air lightly, and as she throws it, the book disintegrates into particles which disperse mid-air. In contrast, she pulls out a paper of some sort as she lays it on the table.
Naromi will
And does-
Naromi will be a little bit awestruck by the particles.
Hmm.
I think it'll be the first time she sees something like it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Still quite surprised there. Regardless, no matter how many millennia had passed, still can't quite comprehend the position where I'm at.
Enjoy it
By the
while it
way.
lasts.
Hmm.
If you've From what I know, or what I believe to be is true, you should have at least deserved to be in the position, I believe. But hey, all I know is that... What do I know?
Well, each individual have their own standpoint of various topics, such as you yourself, but regardless, let's get back to the subject, shall we? She run her nails across the paper as you see diagrams and words you can't quite comprehend appears on the surface of the paper. The way you and Luna are familiar is of your origin. She looks at you for a bit. How does she react to this information?
Naomi's just gonna stare at the piece of paper.
You may roll intelligence in attempt to study. Okay, never mind. You can't understand shit.
Can't understand shit. There's nothing.
Yes.
You can't understand something you have no basis of.
Who knows? By the way, as of now, even I, the God of Knowledge, had little to no amount of clue regarding what origin does Shuna hold.
Militia.
You took the word right out of my mouth. Despite Militia being exiled from the realm of Oculus, first, not even being able to indirectly influence the world, he somehow was able to find a loophole.
All this time, that instinct of mine is not even mine. I've been helping this god for so long and I wasn't even aware.
Contrasting to your reaction, Viden's face grimace as every single word that you spout, at least from her reaction, you know that is true. You, despite originate from an elf and a human, was also contain a fragment of godhood to a certain extent.
It was never my intention to use that witch's power.
I know. He who have shackles on you Naomi. Still, can't quite control what she do. When it comes to the fortunate news, have you realized something? Your weapon?
Naomi pulls out the chrono trigger.
All of your abilities originate from Malaysia, but not this one.
Oh.
It is something of yours, not from anybody else, but truly belongs to you. I'm still not quite sure as to how you're able to manifest it, but from what I can tell, one way to rebel against your origin, Naomi, is to stood your ground and never forget where you truly came from. That way, it'll give you a fighting chance.
I suppose you're right. Huh. Call it a blessing.
Unlike your chronology power, Chrono Trigger, which is what it's called, it really is an actual blessing. A blessing from your family.
Now that's just mean.
If you wish to leave my domain, just give me a call.
Yeah. Yeah. I need a second.
No problem. She then stood up and walked to the distance for a bit, leaving you alone in the sea.
Narumi's just gonna crouch down. You know, like hugging your knees while crouching.
Yeah, you got.
I guess I can't even escape my family, even when I'm alone. Narumi thinks to herself. As she looks out into the distance, she sees whatever monstrosity that guardian, statue, whatever that thing is, she just observes it. She just stares, pondering about the knowledge that she just learned of. All of it. Even after their passing, my family somehow continues a way to, as she looks at Chrono Trigger, bless me. What a shame.
Roll investigation. Blah, blah. Investigation. There you go. You never really notice it because whenever you use Chrono Trigger, it's in a time of essence. But when it pulls out to take in the aesthetic of such a weapon, you realize there's an engraving on the handle.
What does it say?
On the left side of the handle, it's been, how do I say, it's not neatly crafted. It almost seems like somebody is lacking the tools to do the actual job, but still does either way in a time crunch. Very rough, sketchy, but still you can make out the work of Arcanine. And on the other side, in a similar manner, also quite rough as well, carved Normi.
Now who might you belong to? As Naomi is just tuk tuk tuk, like her
Oh,
is
like-
going up and down.
Ha 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 ha.
Well, as she puts her hands on her thighs and then pushes herself up. No point pondering about it now. Biden,
Yes.
thank you for being a good host.
It is my pleasure. Roll insight. Say, Whiskey, in fiction, who's your favorite character?
All of fiction.
All of fiction.
You can't do this to me, man.
Just pick one that you really love.
What do you mean? From
Just
where?
pick one
Like anywhere.
anywhere. Anywhere. Anime, movie, whatever.
A character?
A character.
Wait up.
Mm.
It's very hard to think.
Okay. Just take one that like you gush about.
Hu Tao.
Okay. Similarly to as a player, how you feel about Hu Tao? Like, look at your like favorite character, right? No, I mean, you look at Biden, her gaze looks at you. This, though, you may not be the most interesting, but she perceives you like is her favorite character of all time, or favorite person. In a story, perhaps, you can quite tell. I'll be rooting for you.
Thank you.
She nods. You see her pulls her right arm to the left side, and with a swipe, you arrive in Master Cell. Hold on. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Not this. Oh good. Okay, you can set up the soundtrack. Oh, it's that game.
I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm sniffling. IRL.
For real? Cheers. Ah, there you go.
I'm a little bit sick.
Oh shit.
No, but it's all good.
Okay.
It's good, because like I wanted to say that as Naomi got out, I think a singular tear was rolled down her cheek.
And as the tear rolls down the surface of your face, when you exit the liquid barrier and enters master cell, the tears got trapped behind the barrier. But regardless, the sight that beholds you is one of what one would categorize it as unpleasant, as the atmosphere is polluted.
What a fucking shithole.
Yes. This guy, you can clearly see there's something beyond the black clouds, which are not clouds at all. They're smokes that got emitted from
Plumes of
all
smoke.
those factories.
They're just plumes
Yeah.
of smoke.
Yup. And you see this person behind you. Sorry, not behind you. Ahead of you. Hold on, give me a sec. Where are
What's
you?
the name of this thing? This place?
I'll type in chat.
Yeah, I was like,
Master Cell.
Master Cell. Marsha Shell.
Yep.
Wow, interesting.
So I'm still finding the picture. Oh, I didn't save it. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go Pinterest and grab it.
Sure.
Just really quick. And found it. Boom. Boom.
Damn.
He, at least what you assume, since they're wearing the same uniform, it's just that now, for some reason, once you arrive in Auris, you're able to perceive their face. Ready to go, young master?
You're younger than I thought you'd be.
That's surprising coming from you.
I thought you'd be a grey old man.
I believe there are those who look exactly as you described.
Perhaps.
Come on, let's go. Then walks further into the very industrial-looking, one would call city, but in the end, just a shithole, isn't it?
I didn't say that.
Well, I say that as a DM. You? Do you follow him?
Of course.
You follow them. They walk further and further, and I want you to roll perception.
Yeah.
You can't quite tell the atmosphere of this place, not the atmosphere of, the fucking weather or some shit, but like the atmosphere of the people that emits it. But
Yeah, I guess.
you do know that the people here are not healthy.
What a shame.
Yeah, It really is. This city thrives in capitalism more than the other realms. First, he then with his next step, he stomped extra hard on the ground and twist his feet for a bit. Stomp on those who were not able to get into a advantageous position.
Well, it is not our place to pity them right now. There's not really much we can do anyways.
You're correct.
So let's get
Let's
on
go.
with it. Whatever the case is, I want to get this done as soon as possible.
Very well. The three of you and this Arcane member went on quite silently, and at one point you reached a tram station. Both of you waited for a bit, but only for a bit, until the tram arrived as you see them get on it.
Okay.
I'm assuming that you follow as well.
Yes. Just I'm autoplay mode. Autoplay.
Okay. You, along with the Arcane member, sit across each other. Though, at one point you see his spectral body overlap with another random citizen's body, since he's not physically there in the first place. But either way, the scenery from the outside gradually but surely turned from very green tone-ish to one of a much more clear sky. But in contrast to the weather, the architecture and the people here looks a lot more on the more unfortunate side. Buildings, which some of them were barred with metal planks, and some of them didn't even finish constructing and just abandoned there. The people wearing padded worker uniform, and perhaps it's the condition of their life that causes them to be rude in a way. Or it could be a self-defense mechanism against people with malicious intent, but you're not quite sure.
Naromi wouldn't care too much about the people. If they're rude to her, so be it.
Regardless, the tram came to a halt as you see the Arcane member get up.
Okay.
From this point onward, I'll lead you to give you a heads up, I'll lead you to an area filled to the brim with abandoned structures, so do mind your step, but I believe that goes without saying.
Lead the way.
They gently nod and proceed to keep walking as you follow from behind. You went through the poorer part of the city, which further into them, the, let's say, civilized type of architecture seems to be go on less and less, and at one point it's just an area which you assume to be abandoned. And you've arrived at a peculiar looking you assume factory, but again, can't quite tell. But said building is especially broken down. The Arcana member initially halting for a bit, but without turning back to look at you, walks into it. And you lost sight of them.
What a pain. Is there no like tracking ability?
Sorry?
It's like, can I track them?
You can, like, how do I say? You watch them walk into the building, but after you blink, they just disappear, even though by right they shouldn't.
What? Interesting. I try to walk in. Is that alright?
Yeah. You step your foot into the abandoned factory.
Oh, that was so bright.
But roll perception. You're not the only one who's here.
If you plan to ambush me, it's not gonna work.
Rayan?
Mm-hmm.
You see at the corner of your eye, Norman, in one of the metal columns, walks out a familiar looking person who you've met before.
We've met. Naromi's just gonna go look at the flowers.
Let's say you're right here, right? Like
Okay.
right to the front, and Anika is around here, to your left.
Okay.
You approach. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep my guard up, but I'll turn my back, like, I'll come over here. Wait, yeah, here. And I'll bend
Okay,
down to
yeah.
look at the flower so that I can still see her.
You do wonder, like, despite locating within one of the more developed city, I suppose, nature still blooms within them unexpectedly.
Beautiful,
How-
aren't they? Yeah, DM?
How does Anika feel about this?
Does she see? Is her back turned away, or does she see Naomi entering this?
You'll see
You
do?
You'll see the Naromi's face. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Anika, she originally, before Naomi came in, she would be like sitting on like some, like, you said she was here, right? I imagine there's like maybe some boxes or something that she was sitting on.
Yeah, let's say there are
Like some crates.
Yeah, crates.
crates and stacks of like metal beams.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She was kind of sitting there and looking through her pouch, looking for something, kind of lost in thought. And when she hears Normie's footsteps, she immediately turns to look at the origin of the sound. She doesn't say a word, but her eyes just kind of linger Normie's general area, kind of wary of her.
Beautiful, aren't they? As Naomi looks at the flowers. So much concrete. Places like this where flowers don't grow, they do.
Indeed they are. Well, I did not expect to see you again in this place.
Neither did I. Why are you here?
I have my own reasons to be here.
Then likewise I do too. DM, why am I here?
You are not quite sure. All you know is that, at least from what the Arcane member told you, eventually you'll need to do something here to assist your main group. And the Arcane member, they also request you to do something, but you still don't have the intel of it. But either way, I want both of you to roll cons.
Con?
Yes.
Interesting. Safe or
Not safe,
con?
right?
Not safe. Normal con.
Normal con. Okay.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Ooh.
Anika, not Anika. Naomi. This feeling struck you like a thunder. You didn't expect to feel this first. Not being able to hide your facial expression, but either way, both of you suddenly feel at home.
A what?
Both of you feel like you're close to home.
Naomi's face will scrounge up a bit. Annoyed that she's feeling this way.
Anika. She kind of lets out a sigh. Like,
Alright, Anika. You feel at home, yes, but not off where you were belonged to a few months ago. Your actual original home. Does that make sense?
yes, I think I get what you mean.
Yes, alright, nice.
Her grip tightens on the pouch that she was holding on to. Like trying to suppress these feelings.
Naomi suddenly struck with the feelings will probably be trying to hold in some tears. But I think a few would drop.
Anika, you see, well, you can't help but notice that there are multiple teardrops in a slow-like manner roll down Naomi's cheeks as, since due to her position, which is close to the white lilies, drop onto their petals.
Why the sudden tears?
Naomi nods her head. I don't know.
Did you just come here to cry? Or, well, perhaps not just to cry, but you're here to water the flowers with your tears.
That tongue you have. I don't know. Something about these flowers, they remind me of home.
Oh, you say?
A place I can no longer go back to.
How unfortunate. Are
Both
you
of
just
you. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Are you just here to dilly-dally?
Maybe.
From what I remember, aren't you supposed to be with your party, heading to, well, who knows where?
If you're just gonna keep up your sharp tongue that way, just might as well keep yourself shut.
I would prefer if you remove yourself from this area instead.
I have a reason to be here just like you do. I'm not gonna leave, whether you like it or not.
Both of you roll perception.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Oh!
Oh my god, the tongue do be sharp. The tongue do be sharp.
Fuck.
In the oh my god, how fucking lesbian of us.
Oh! Oh my god, the tongue do be sharp, bro. The tongue do be sharp. Anyway. Annika, you don't share shit at all. Apparently you're deaf. Apparently you're deaf. But, Normie, you heard like a unlocking of a door, but you don't know where it came from.
Naomi unholsters her chrono trigger as she stands up.
Oh,
Quiet.
are you going to start a fight?
Quiet. Naomi will look around.
Roll investigation. You see there's a oddly stacked crates and metal structures around the left side of the abandoned factory.
I shoot above it.
Roll damage.
I shoot above,
Actually, no.
above it.
Oh, above it? Oh, basically to like warn. Is it?
Can I do intimidation for it?
Sure.
Then roll.
Annika, even from your position, you feel a immense amount of animosity coming from Naomi, but not specifically to you, but to whoever is, well, there, I suppose.
Annika is going to get off the crate and ready her glaive.
You, Naomi, clearly show that you mean business here.
Sneaking up on a police detective is not a wise idea.
Nobody responds.
Come out.
Who goes there?
Come out or the next shot it goes through you.
Still no response.
Does it not understand English?
Perhaps. Maybe you should try speaking like an
I shoot
animal.
again. I shoot again.
You shoot again. Bang! Echoes through.
Intimidation again?
No.
Okay.
your second shot echoes through the entirety of the
Warehouse.
actually, yeah, the warehouse. But similarly to just now, there's no response.
I look behind me. Nothing?
Nothing.
Did they leave? Should I do investigation check?
Sure.
Ooh, okay.
You caught a glimpse of what's behind the oddly stacked beams, metal beams and crates. You swear that you see a step down, like a staircase.
Shit, they ran away. I take out my katana. Sorry, the katana would be longer. I'll stick to my chrono trigger and I go towards the oddly strikes, oddly whatever, blah blah blah.
Sure, okay. You approach the area and you reveal a staircase leading down. And as you suspected, the door is unlocked.
I open the door. I go down.
What does Annika do?
He is going to. Wait, which side is the thing on? Like, also
Left
this
side.
side? Here?
That side.
Here.
Yep. Wait, hold on. It's around here.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but more further a bit from where Annika was at.
Okay. Annika is going to watch Normie go down into through the door.
Mm.
She waits for a moment for Normie to like fully enter.
Mm.
And after a while she's going to go next to the door, but not how do I say? She's kind of like leaning her back against the wall next to the door to
Okay.
to like kind of like see or like hear if anything's gonna happen or not.
Oh yeah. Okay. Me get. Okay.
Yeah.
A sec. You know what I mean? You took the initiative and walked down the staircase. Opens the door to reveal this eerie, dimly lit hallway.
Oh hell no. How fun. Naomi thinks to herself.
What do you do?
She enters CQB mode.
Hmm.
Does she have any short sword? Dagger.
Tanto.
You know Tanto one hand, pistol another?
You don't have a pistol. Oh, and you know what? Fuck it. Because supposedly Chrono Trigger shouldn't fire actual bullet, but let's just say during your like just now helping the enforcer, you gain a quite common firearm.
Okay.
That'll be more convenient. Yeah, sure.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
I think
And I want you to
Chrono Trigger will be in the Tanto form, and I'll use a standard issue pistol.
Okay. Roll. Oh, both of you again. Roll perception.
Alright. Also, I was supposed to add a d4 to my perception roll. I just shouldn't do this. I forgot.
All good.
I would like to stealth into the hallway as well.
Wait,
Roll
what's a
stealth.
d4?
Oh
Shit, 21.
No, bro. I won, not you. Okay. You make your way to the hallway, and both of you hear a banging sound. Not aggressive, but light banging sound at the more further point of the hallway. Presumably one of the rooms at the side.
Okay. Naomi will slowly walk down the hallway in CQB mode.
You continue to close your distance from you, yourself, and the origin of the sound. Annika, you're still just watching from the outside, right?
Yes, she's waiting to see if, how do I say? Basically, she's waiting for Naomi to draw out wherever that thing is.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, she's going to watch from a safe distance. Since this doesn't really concern her.
Bait her.
Kidding.
Kidding. All good.
Hamper. Okay. You arrive right in front of the origin of the sound, Norman. What do you do?
Can I peek through it to see?
How do you intend to picture it? Like the slit between the door and the floor?
Wait, where is it?
It's right there.
Is it a door?
Yes.
I'll just slowly open the door.
Your hand, twist the knob of the door as it continues to tweak and
Wait, before that, I'll stand back a bit. I'll use Mage Hand to open the door slowly.
Okay, yeah. Your mage hand make contact with the door, twist it, and slowly open it. You see a familiar sight. You see a very much still alive ghoul in it. Roll strength.
Motherfucker.
Hold on, give me a sec. Let me change up the music.
Huh. How fun.
Oh god. Oh my, okay, yeah, you fucking win, bro. That one, bro. Oh god, yeah, Normie. Despite
Being
Okay,
caught
from
by
your-
surprise.
from your position, Annika, you hear like aggressive pulling on the door from Normie's direction. But in contrast to the amount of noise that it makes, it is unable to open the door.
Unable to.
I don't know if you want to help, but I would appreciate a little backup.
I'll see how I feel about it.
Naomi's
Come on,
just
just
gonna
get the thing out.
Naomi's just gonna sigh and then just lets the thing out, and then she steps
Oh.
back.
Okay. Normie, you loosen the grip on the handle as it comes fully open, and in there comes out a ghoul. And Annika, this is what you see. You say I'm burning the fucking spec.
Okay.
I found it.
So I start blasting.
Anyways, I started blasting.
Bang, 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 bang.
Holy fuck!
You see a mutated
God.
corpse where the skin of the face is split open from its skull.
Oh.
And right now it's rushing towards Normie. What do you guys do? Oh, by the way, roll initiative.
What a hideous sight.
Oh,
Ah!
Oh yeah, nat 20 baby!
Oh god. Oh god.
I think being caught off guard is not great. Ivan? Oh.
Okay. Right now is Annika's turn. What do you do?
Alright. Martial checks exist, right?
Yep.
I would like to martial check its weakness.
Ooh, okay. Okay. Roll history
History.
with advantage.
Advantage, okay. Wait, what
Yes.
the hell is history? Am I blind? I am blind. Okay, there it is. 14.
Okay. Due to your connections,
Mhm.
you know for a fact that ghouls are naturally not weak, but how to say, the only way to kill them is silver. And you can confirm that all of your weapons are coated.
Oh, okay. Thank fuck.
Wait, all of Annika's weapons are coated?
Yep.
That's just so broken.
But Nomi doesn't know that.
Ha 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 ha.
Alright, what do you do?
Okay, wait. Hold on. Let me. Okay, I would like to cast Hunter's Mark. It's from wait, hold on. This thing.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Hunter's Mark on the ghoul
Mm.
as a bonus action.
Okay.
And how far is the ghoul? Will Annika be able to reach the ghoul? Like if she runs up to it with a glaive?
Oh, for sure, it's within 30 feet.
Alright, within 30 feet. She's going to run up about 10 feet away from the ghoul and use her glaive to attempt to hit it.
Alright, visualize it for me. How do you cast Hunter's Mark? Blah, blah, blah.
I imagine the second Norumi opens the door and like she sees the ghoul coming out, like running towards Norumi, she's going to immediately like how do I say? Originally she was like hiding around like the wall next to the door, right?
Uh-huh.
She goes to like she stops hiding,
Mhm.
and like she puts out like a hand towards to the ghoul, and like some like this burst of like yellowish blue
Ooh,
magic
okay.
kind of like comes out of her hand and like like this.
Wait, can I retcon the color?
Yeah, sure.
Brown.
Brown, okay. A brown magic kind of like it's almost like electricity kind of like sizzling towards the ghoul.
Mm.
And like it kind of like casts like a aura around the ghoul.
Oh yeah,
Like a
okay.
brown
No, I
aura.
got it. Yeah.
And then she runs up to it with the glaive and attempts to
Okay.
hit it.
Right, roll. Attack.
Yeah, no.
Annika, you attempt to impact the ghoul with your glaive. However, it is just this much bit faster than you expected, as your glaive strike the ground instead.
Curses.
You end your turn.
Yes.
All right.
End
Okay.
turn.
I forgot to say this. Let's do the same thing that I did with the last fight. Both Naomi and Annika's turn can go at once.
Go at once. Ooh. So
Yes.
it's like we can team up.
Yes, pretty much.
Combo attack. Okay, got you.
Yeah, pretty much. Annika,
Yeah.
the pattern that you applied to yourself from the group, who turns his attention towards you and going to lash out on you. That means roll.
Okay, try.
Yeah, I can try, bro. Give me a sec.
Yeah.
Roll, fight. It's gonna attempt to bite you.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Ah!
Is it low? Please be low. Please.
Yeah, so guess what happened, right? You see this ghoul use his entire body strength to lunges towards you. However, he fucking misses and his head made contact with the ground and is seems to be prone.
Wow, bro!
Because I rolled a fucking net 1.
Oh hell no.
Awesome.
Right,
Love to see it.
it's you guys' turn, so again. Alright, what do you guys do?
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to back away a little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my Odachi to swing at it.
Okay. Roll. Actually, you know what? You just fucking hit, man. Motherfucker's prone.
Yeah, bro, pro.
Oh.
Yeah, just roll damage, bro.
Is Annika within 5 feet of it?
Yes, actually, but the goo is facing away from her.
Okay.
If that makes sense, yeah.
Oh well. 16 damage.
Okay. You took the opportunity of like the goo's failure and use your dashi to slash against its body. And you clearly see that there's a severe amount of wound on it, dealing 16 damage.
I don't know if you know what this is, but it needs silver to cut it.
Yes, I'm quite aware.
Naomi's gonna shoot her a minor look, but she's gonna settle that later.
Okay?
Wait. Based off appearances alone, could Annika tell if Normie's weapons are silvered or not?
I think from the way the attack influence on the ghoul's body, you do know that Nomi's weapon is coated.
Okay. Annika's going to attack with the glaive again.
Okay. Roll attack.
Wait, how do I roll attack from the sheet? Oh, wait.
Yeah, you just press it. You rolled it.
Wait, but that's like, oh, there you go, damage.
Yeah.
12, wait, plus
oh!
Hunter's Mark, hold on, wait. 1d6 from Hunter's Mark, wait.
Oh my god, fuck, I forgot Hunter's Mark.
14.
Ooh, okay. Similarly to Naomi, Annika, you also took the opportunity to attack against the ghoul. Since right now he's prone, you slashes your glaive against the body of the ghoul, and upon making contact with the ghoul's body, the brownish but leaning more towards the red side type of brown is at least what you assume to be electricity crackle, expand, and implode among itself, dealing an extra damage against the ghoul. And you see the ghoul is lifeless on the ground.
It turns out it wasn't much of a challenge. She's going to kind of like yawn and kind of like lower her glaive and kind of like not exactly. She still has a guard up, but like her posture is like more relaxed slightly.
You can lower your weapon, but don't lower your guard.
I still have my guard up. It's just that. Well, I need to relax from time to time.
That's good. Because whatever this thing is, I would be surprised if it was alone.
Now that the danger is out of the room, the wide open door from within where the ghoul came from, still vacant.
I'll go take a look then.
You went into the room. You see there are shackles attached both to the wall and the ground. Some of them are shackling a few ghouls, but unlike this one, they seem to be died out of malnutrition. Something like that. You can't quite sure, but if you really want the exact detail of it, you could roll medicine.
Wow.
Thanks to the ghost body, in a way, functions similarly to other mortal races or elves, which are immortal. They don't seem to be dying out of hunger, but failing to assimilate. Something like that. As you see, there are parts of their body that's still very much humane.
I want to investigate whoever did this. Like, is there any clues?
There don't seem to be paperwork in this room, but maybe you could check the others.
Just give me a rundown of the rooms. I'll just check them all, but just give me. I don't want to go into detail doing it.
Okay, sure. You went into another room, which is right beside this, vacant, nothing in there. Funny enough, another one, which similar to the one which you first entered, houses again that goes, but nothing much, nothing. And then across it, you open there and you see racks upon racks of you assume to be belongings to adventurers.
So these are the victims' belongings.
And that's all the room.
It seems that there's no useful information here.
Is Normie saying that to Annika?
Yes.
Normie, if Normie turns to look behind her, Annika is already gone. She already left.
I'm assuming you walk further into the further room, right?
Yeah, she walks further deeper into the room.
Alright, we'll do Annika really quick, and then we'll let Normie arrive a bit afterwards.
Okay.
Okay.
I think it's like that. Annika, you walk further into the hallway, and you've arrived just now, at least, while Normie is checking all the rooms. You've arrived at the door that's separating you from what's beyond here. You open the door, and you've arrived at the upper platform of what assumed to be a lab.
Oh shit.
You're around here.
Oh,
Up there.
okay. Are there like actually people inside like these tubes here, or is it just?
Ooh, okay. You could get down to get a closer look. There is something there.
Annika's going to like go over to like this ledge, not ledge, like close to like the railing over here. Would she be able to see from this angle and look down at the test tubes? Yeah, she's going to look up from there.
Yes. You look into the test tube and you see every single one of them has the same person inside. You see.
Wait, sorry? Your voice is...
Oh, sorry. I put my phone away from me. Fuck, man. I forgot. In every single one of the tubes, there's the same person inside All of them. Give me a second. Find the sprite.
Okay.
Oh, then I'll save it. Oh, I got crawl, bro. I didn't save it, bro. Gonna kill myself, bro. Okay, give me a sec. Really quick. Hold on. I'm so sorry.
Oh, good luck.
No
Take your time.
problem.
I'm trying to be quick.
All
Sec.
good.
Take your time.
Oh, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna get it off. Rotan D.
Take your damn time.
Yes. I'm taking my time. It's gotta be quick. I got it. I'm gonna send it.
Okay.
I'm sending it. I'm putting it down. I'm sending it. You see this burger?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Isn't
Hold on.
that Cassandra P? Wait, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Cassie.
Okay, I
It's Cassie.
Oh, okay. Annika, like from the railing, she kind of like, how do I say? Like, as she looks at the test tubes from up there, and sees like the same person inside all of it, she kind of like what's the word? Hums? Not hums, like kind of something like that.
Oh, in acknowledgement. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, acknowledgement. Yeah, that's the one.
Okay. Normie. At this point, you've realized that Annika is beyond the point where you were at.
I'll go find her.
You notice the unlocked door at the furthest point of the hallway. Presumably that's where she went, and you've arrived at the same area where she's at. You're standing right here, while she's standing right here.
I'm standing right where?
You guys can put down your token if that makes it
Oh
easier.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Normie, here.
Dudum.
I forgot that's how she looked like.
Yeah.
Do I see
Oh, you
Cassandra?
finally.
From this direction, not yet.
I'm gonna go walk up. Yeah, we find the link up again.
You turn around the corner, and from your position, yeah, you see 3 tubes housing people who looks like Cassandra in there.
What? Naomi's not even gonna use the stairs. She's just gonna hop down.
Wait, quick question. Has Annika has seen all the party members, right, including Cassandra?
Yes.
Okay. Just fact checking.
What?
Oh, right. You guys can. Oh, actually, no. I'm just gonna do it for you guys. Big. There you go.
Oh, big.
Wait, Annika.
Okay.
Oh, good. Big. There you go.
Thanks.
That's better.
What the
How
fuck?
curious. Well, seems that there's not much to this place other than this.
What the fuck?
Is this really that surprising to you?
What?
Oh, is it?
What is?
Annika points her finger towards to the test tubes and Cassandra P. That.
I don't know what to think of it. Why is Cassandra? Why? I look around for documents.
Okay. There is a desk and there is a shelf of. Hold on, let me type something really quick. Give me a sec, sorry.
No problem.
Okay, right. You do see a desk like over here, along all the other machinery, and there is shelf over where Annika is right beside it. What do you do?
I take a look at the documents.
Right. You look over the desk. Roll investigation. There don't seem to be documents on the table, but you do see drawers of the table.
I look through them.
You put off one of them. You see a semi-transparent circular object that houses something within them.
What? Is it like a disc or something?
No, it is like a frozen embryo.
What the fuck?
Something like that.
Is Cassandra being mass-produced?
Well, what do you think? There are certainly multiple copies of her here.
Annika, you're looking at Nomi's direction, yes?
Mm-hmm.
You saw something on the table that caught your eye.
She goes to the table and looks at me.
As you get closer, realization dawns upon you as there are two homemade bracelets.
Her eyes kind of widen for a second, but it goes back to normal, and she picks up the bracelet to inspect it.
You pick up the bracelet. Two of them, actually. Both are not, of course, not the exact replica, but they are made with a similar language as the one that you have.
She is going to pocket those bracelets.
Nomi, I want you to roll another investigation.
You gotta let me roll one more.
Oh, hell no.
Annika, you want to assist her some shit?
Let me just re-roll one more time.
Sure, I'll let you reroll. Sure.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. You see that within the drawer, there are still something within them. I'm assuming that you're looking closer to inspect it. You see a carving. You see something carved into the drawer itself. It's just a combination of 4 numbers.
I look around for a safe or some sort of something that could be unlocked.
I'll only say this once. 4671.
4671. I look around for anything that could be used to punch in digits.
You look around. Other than the desk, there's also the racks around here,
Go take a look.
right where Anika is at.
Doop, doop, doop. The sound of Naromi's combat boots clatter against the ground.
You approach the shelf as, upon closer inspection, it holds jars of limbs, belongs to various of species. There's one that you recognize, of course, human. Maybe some of them are elves, since other than the facial feature, the other body parts are similar to human. But of course, there are those who are more unique, such as a dragonborn's tail, a cleanly shaved Tabaxian's leg, but all of them shares the unanimous aspect of housing within a jar of oil.
Formaldehyde.
And then you see a container.
What a sick freak. What's in the container, DM?
You pull out the container. It appears that this was being mailed. So, do you wish to look at who is being mailed to?
Sure.
It's being mailed to a person called Dr. Mark.
Okay.
Which, if you try to remember, is the same person who you fought in session 1. MOC.
Oh, Mock.
Yes. What did you do?
Nothing.
Can I inspect this chair? What kind of chair is it?
Sure.
Because this looks like it's
Looks
used
like
for brainwashing.
Looks like a
Like
torture
the-
chair. Is there seriously no safe around, like a safe or like something I can punch in, like a 4-number digit combination?
No, in here, no. But
That's true.
the
Save for later.
the container that you're holding is not being locked, so you can just like flip it open.
I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
Wait, but wait, why did
yeah.
you tell me that though?
Well, I'm just saying you didn't look at what's inside. I'm just saying.
Oh, inside the container. Wait, the container is like a translucent. Oh, like you can't see through.
Nope. It's a
Oh.
metal container actually.
Oh, I'll open it.
Well, I'll get to you later. Anika,
Oh,
you
good.
you look at this funny looking chair,
Yes. Strange
Wait.
chair.
which looks like a modernized medieval torture device.
Mm-hmm.
Roll investigation.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy!
Oh!
Oh my
Oh
god.
shit, okay.
Damn.
You, at least, within your realm of knowledge, you're able to disclose the fact that this is being used specifically to, of course, from the handles and the leg area, shackle a person to it, but the primary uses of it, other than refraining them from struggling and moving too much, is to make them brain dead.
Ah, okay.
That's so fucked up.
She's going to make a mental note of it. Similarly, are there any like this is this like a rack? Are there any like torture things used to torture like around here?
You can go check it.
right, she's going to go check
Naomi.
these portions.
Okay, Naomi. You flip open the metal container. Roll a con save for me.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh,
A gush of cold air impact your face.
Cold?
Cold,
Huh.
like liquid nitrogen cold.
Ah.
As in there you see 2 tubes of funny enough, at least glowing to a certain extent, tubes that houses crimson liquid.
I'm gonna pocket those.
Okay. You remove the 2 of the tubes from the metal container and you pocket those.
Must they be
I
in
think-
a cold environment?
I'm not saying anything. There may be a reason why it's within there.
I'm gonna look for anything that can store them to be cold.
You may look around the room.
I look at the gas canisters next to Annika. I'm assuming there's liquid nitrogen inside those.
You can go check it. Annika, the position that you're at, although it's not shown on this picture, but just filter out the minded shit.
okay.
There seem to hang, let's just say, majority of them are the tools of surgeon, but
Oh, okay.
some tools seems to doesn't really belong to the profession of what a surgeon should have, like
Oh,
a plier,
fire.
not like the one that you use in surgery, but the ones that you use to fix machinery, wrench,
Okay.
and some other tools that you normally use to make or fix machines.
Engineer.
Okay.
Yeah, engineering type shit. Oh. And by this point, Naomi is right beside you. And you see her holding 2 oddly glowing tubes of crimson liquid.
Seems
What
to
do you
be
have
blood.
there?
Looks like blood.
Can. Wait, it's glowing, right? It's slightly glowing.
Slightly glowing.
Would Annika be able to investigate what those liquids are from a distance without getting too close? Or does she have to get close to it?
Oh, okay, you need to
Just
get
kind of
close
like
to it.
standing. What?
You need to get close to it and you need to roll pretty high.
Okay.
But you can try.
That I shall do.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask her, do you know what these are? And I'm gonna show it to her. I think
These
it's
files.
blood.
I was just going to ask you about that, actually.
I don't
I'm
know
not
what
too
they
sure
are,
myself.
but I think it's blood.
Roll investigation.
Both of us?
Both of us?
Sure, fuck it.
Alright, we both. I have a +0 in investigation.
2 times the charm.
Ah!
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Annika, this just looks like a funny looking blood. At least you assume to be blood, but Naomi, during your time in the Dreaming Library, which you still don't know what's the name of it, but regardless, you read about vampire beings And there seems to be an existence of a pure-blooded. The description fits it to a certain extent.
Are these kept in a vial with like a cork on top of it?
Yes.
DM,
Yes.
a thought crossed Naromi's mind.
Okay. I'm listening.
What would happen? She's thinking to herself, what would happen if she just drank the blood?
Ooh!
I was thinking the same thing.
I'm not saying anything, but if you want to try, go ahead. Anyway, we're gonna take a toilet break.
Alright.
You think about your decision. This is good. There's gonna be consequences, but you think about your decision, bro.
Do it! Do it! Do it! Don't be a pussy!
We're always gonna look at Annika.
Oh, this just seems like... Even after looking at it up close, I can't make heads or tails of it. Most likely just strange-looking blood.
It's the blood of pure-blooded vampires.
Oh?
From what I can guess, at least. I'm curious. Should I drink it?
I'm back. So what's your decision?
Well, it's up to you if you want to drink it or not. I'm not going to influence your decision. Whatever happens to you will be the consequences of your actions, and I will not be there to deal with it.
Hold on, I'm picking the song just in case. This is not planned, so we're just gonna ball with it if you decide to do it.
Don't be a pussy. Don't be a pussy. Drink it. Drink it.
Oh my god. Would it be funny if you drink fucking dies?
So much for favorite character.
Drink it.
Oh boy. Wow. You put me in this position.
You're putting me in this position.
What? You're the one who planned it out. Bro, I didn't plan this, bro. I didn't plan this. If you want to drink it, I didn't plan it, bro.
I wanna know what it is. Like, is there no indicator of what it could be?
From your knowledge, it could be the blood of a pure-blooded.
What would
That's
happen?
all you know.
What could possibly happen if you drink it?
You don't know. It's a gamble.
Oh, you there? If you do decide to drink that vial, please do tell me in advance.
Oh my.
I'm gonna look.
I'll give you.
I'm gonna go look
Yeah.
for liquid nitrogen first. Then what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was just about to say, I'll give you 5 more minutes to think about it.
Why would I be at my lowest? What the fuck?
Oh my.
Wait, is this a drain?
Yeah.
Is there still blood on the floor?
Fucking
Dry-
NGT is not like
Dry
Kool-Aid.
blood. Kool-Aid,
Very
bro.
dry.
Dry blood. Okay, hold on.
Let me look for
Fine,
liquid nitrogen. I wanna store this first before I make my decision.
Okay. Oh, I thought
How
it's
deep
about to
does this
happen.
drain go?
Huh?
Like, okay, wait. Is there any, like, empty bottles or like something that's not made of glass, like something small that she could drop into the drain. That's not anything useful.
You could just go to the shelf and pull out some like random fucking chemical and just use that tube.
No, I don't want to use a chemical. I just want to use something that's not a chemical. That's the thing. Is there any like paper or like?
There is no paper.
Fuck it. She's good. Okay. Pick up one random ass chemical.
Roll 1d4 for me.
Okay.
I think without telling Annika,
4.
Narumi's gonna set down the other vial onto the table first. That's in the
Okay.
middle container. She's
Okay.
gonna take out one.
Okay.
She's gonna take off the cork and then she's gonna smell
Okay.
it.
Ooh. Roll con save for me. While you're rolling, Annika!
Yes.
Annika!
Oh. I got a 4.
Okay, right, what do you gotta do with that vial of fucking
Before
chemical?
she drops it, can she look at the vial?
Truck?
What color is it? The liquid inside.
Instead of a liquid, it's a powder.
What if
color?
it's
What
gun?
color?
Imagine it's gunpowder.
Oh,
No, it's pale yellow.
Oh, it's
Yellow.
sulfur.
What's that?
Explosive.
Oh. She goes back and puts the phone.
Alright. I mean, I'm just saying you don't have to use a vial. You can just like, as long as you can find something that's like visible.
It's something that's
within-
empty.
Hmm?
Like something that's empty. Like.
You know what?
and
Roll investigation, bro. Roll
Okay,
investigation.
Just anything that's not a fucking liquid. Oh, 17.
You see, there's like a, you know, like the microscopic lenses
Uh-huh.
that like doctors used to like inspect the activity of cells.
Mhm.
One thought came across your mind. You could break it.
Oh, okay.
If you break apart like the lens part of the scope, you can just drop that into the drain if you want.
Alright. She pulls out her glaive and without any warning she just like tries to like hit like the just like a small portion of it, like try to chip it a little bit.
Okay. You sleight of hand for me.
Sorry?
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
South hand, okay.
Check it.
Wow.
Go on. Yeah, it cleanly comes off, and right now you have a point-sized looking metallic structure that belongs to the scope.
Love it. She's going to take that lens, walk over to the drain and drop it into the drain.
You drop it into the drain.
You estimate how deep it is.
Okay, you drop it to the drain. Not even. Let's just say not even around 2 to 3 seconds later, you hear it indicating that the object that we dropped is making contact with the bottom. You estimate it's around 1 story deep.
Oh, holy fuck, okay.
That's
Alright, she's
about-
going to make a mental note.
That's about
Right,
3
no me.
windows.
Yep. No,
So what does it smell like, boy?
you smell. You smell it?
Yeah.
I want you to roll a 1d4 for me.
Okay.
You smell of bliss.
Why are you laughing? Wait, you opened. I thought I said I told you to tell me if you're thinking about drinking the liquid.
You said it to tell you if I was going to. I'm just still thinking. You're right on that.
You opened it.
I have no idea what this is, but it feels amazing.
She just blankly stares at Normie.
Odds I drink
Like a
it.
very deadpan.
Odds I drink it, even I don't.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't.
Okay. Bye.
Kidding, I drink it.
Yeah. Anika, you see, we tracked down a tube of fucking crimson liquid, bro.
Oh, fuck it.
I'm too curious. I'm too curious.
She released her glory.
When the crimson liquid makes contact with your tongue, it went down smooth like butter. It almost seems like it's supposed to be there.
I think Naromi's just gonna drop to her knees, like hands to their face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a blissful look
The-
goes over her face. I think as she drops down, she drops the liquid vial as well. That's empty, and the glass shatters on the ground.
Yeah, and that's what you see, Anika.
Wait, DM, can I, while this happens, like, as Annika, as soon as she sees, Naomi drinking it, can she, like, try to loosen the drain? Like, to make it open, but not really open? To the point, like, if anyone steps on it, they will be able to, like, fall through it, kind of thing?
Roll strength.
Strength?
Yeah.
Bet.
While you do that, the viscosity and texture of such liquid is not unpleasant. Still feels a bit surreal. Oh, by the way, Anika, you did that. As you empty the vial, you don't really feel anything for a sec. And then you feel your entire body from heart outward clenches. You feel your muscle pulling against each other. Sec.
Oh, hell no, hell no.
Anika, from your perspective, as if Nomi's eye is not crimson enough, this time is ominously red.
Can she start going up the stairs?
Sure, you may.
Cool, she's gonna do just that.
I want you to roll a con save, Nomi.
Please. Fuck!
Your muscle continues to spasm as you, at least your consciousness is in a train of ecstasy. You completely drop to the ground. You can't control your entire body. And suddenly, though you physically is here, but your mind is somewhere else. I did not pull out the map yet, so give me a sec.
No problem.
Yeah, take your time, bro. What is this melody? Holy shit.
Death Ending 2, bruh, let's go!
Melody.
Shit, bro, okay.
My glorious King Hideo Kojima.
Yo, what is this? Yo.
Your consciousness got to this place. You know what I mean? Let me inspect this music if this is good. Give me a sec. Nope. Okay, whatever. Hold on. Let me find the right music. Sorry. No. No.
Take your time, take your time.
Sure. Yes. Yep, okay, perfect. You got to, at least, you still feel your body writhing in ecstasy, but your mind is clear. At least the you in whatever this place is. And you see this person turns around in a rapid motion, sensing your presence. I'm gonna send the sprite. Where is it? Yo, where is it, bro? What the fuck? Found it!
I think Naromi, although feeling clear, she has a sense of ecstasy as well.
She turns around. You see this well-dressed girl, though with pale skin, similar to the you right now, crimson iris, and white hair. She looks at you in a roll inside. She looks at you in a mixture of surprise and rage. You usurper.
Oh, I'm sorry. The curiosity got the better of me.
You shouldn't have done that.
Maybe not. But what happens now?
She closes the distance between you and her. You see her hand coming towards you. Do you intend to dodge it?
Yes.
Roll dex save. You see, she was just about to grab you by the neck, but you dodged in a flick of motion.
Why the hostility? Let's have a conversation, no?
No conversation is worth having in this moment.
Why not? Enlighten me.
You? Do you realize? I believe you've not realized what you've done.
No. But I wanted to know. Why don't you tell me?
You've just taken in Father's vow of blood. Are you serious?
That was the idea.
You've just made my work 10 times worse.
Work with me then. Tell me what I need to do.
Die. She dashes towards you and intends to grab you once again. Roll dex
Come.
save.
Let's dance.
You intend to dodge her grasp, however, she was able to grasp your arm.
Ooh.
And upon making contact, you feel a pierce through your skin, and if you look down, you see there's a crimson looking spike pierced through, like from the other side of your skin. And similarly to that, Annika, from your perspective, you see Nomi's arm suddenly there's a crimson spike piercing out from it. As blood started to gush out from her body. Though, she's still in spasm. She's going to aim for your neck. What do you do, Nomi?
I dodge, but instead of just fully dodging, I sidestep into her direction so that when she crosses, I'll be parallel to her.
Oh, okay. Roll performance. Oh my god, you flawlessly, like a dancer in the dark, flow through the essence of time as your feet glides around the floor. And you are right now parallel to this person right here. What do you do?
I'm gonna grab her arm, the one that's trying to pierce my neck. I grab onto it and I start dancing.
Oh! Oh, okay.
Lady,
Roll
I don't
dance.
know who you are, but let's just have a dance, no?
Roll dex. Oh, okay. You intends to grab her arm while you're still in the fluid of motion. You're at your highest peak. Though she was able to dodge your grasp as she dashes back for a bit. Oh, this is fine.
Is it fine?
Things can.
Tell me,
She.
what's so wrong about this?
You roll insight, please. You can't quite tell what she's thinking, but you see, upon your declaration, her facial expression crunches out a bit before softens again, before opening her eye and looks at you. Hey, how much would you sacrifice if
For
it is
what?
to save someone dearest to you?
Everything.
Then I believe we can come to an agreement.
That was the
Yep.
idea.
But before this could go on any further, you're being shot back. Like you've just been punched by a monk training for thousands of years as you flew back into your body. Poof! And you're back here. Annika, you see Naomi still unchanged as fuck, and with her arm having a clean hole, bleeding profusely.
Wait, what does it look like when Normie was inside that other place?
To you,
Was she?
it almost seems like she have a full body muscle cramp.
Was she laughing the entire time?
Yeah, pretty much. It's like a mixture of laughter and struggle against like the muscle cramp, some shit like that.
Alright. Would you
Oh, sorry.
say... Can Annika leave the room while Naomi was inside that other place?
Sorry, say it again?
Can Annika leave the room while Naomi was still like not back in her body yet?
You shifted the knob of the door, which both of you came from.
Oh no, it's locked, isn't it?
It doesn't feel like lock, it's more like the mechanism of the doorknob being forcefully halted. There seems to be a force pushing against your motion.
She's going to push back with all of her strength.
Roll strength. Now roll 2.
Not now! Not now! Oh my god!
That's how much I roll, bro.
Not 20.
No.
What?
18. Yeah, it does not
Not now!
budge at
Worst
all.
moment!
It does not budge at all, Annika.
Kill myself! Oh.
And at this point, you hear a sudden like jerk of motion indicated by the bump on the floor, whoop, coming from Naomi's direction.
She looks towards that direction.
You see Naomi now, conscious, unlike before. Her muscle spasm appears to have stopped, but her hand still cleanly pierced through and is still gushing of blood.
Are her eyes still very crimson?
No, not really. It became back to normal. It got back to normal.
Ivan,
Okay.
check your DMs.
I know. I saw that shit.
Something
I'll
clear.
consider it.
Okay.
I'll consider it.
Oh hell no. Annika's going to call out to Naomi. So, have you come back to your senses? Sorry.
Yes.
Why did you drink the blood?
The curiosity killed me.
Well, I'm more surprised at the fact that it did not kill you.
I'm surprised too, but that felt amazing.
Roll cons. Not con save, just con. Naomi. You don't really feel anything wrong with your body, but your gut feeling tells you that you've biologically changed to a certain extent. But that's just a feeling.
Have you seen any liquid nitrogen?
DM, have I?
You could check one of the tanks over there.
I don't recall seeing any.
Help me check. I need to bring this back.
Oh boy.
No. I think there's some more pressing matter at hand.
I'll help you
The
with
door-
that. But if I can't bring this
The
back
exit
with
is
liquid,
locked.
if I can't bring this vial back with liquid nitrogen, I'm gonna drink it again.
You see Annika slowly, cautiously, but surely move towards the stairs, walk down the stairs. And right now she's on the same floor as you, Naomi.
She's going to check if there's what was it again? Nitro.
Yeah, nitrogen.
Nitrogen, right.
I say you don't need to roll anything. The first tank is being labeled liquid oxygen. However, the next tank, luckily, is being labeled as liquid nitrogen.
Narumi's gonna
would you
get
look
up.
at that? It was literally right in front of you. Would you look at that?
Is blood still streaming down her arm?
Yeah, it still is.
So anything I can use to stop the bleeding?
Ooh. You could try to shoot that area with liquid nitrogen. I'm just saying.
Oh,
I think-
hell no.
No, that's not gonna work.
Hell no.
Is there any place that's any fire? Anything warm?
Ooh.
Anything I can use to heat up the metal to cauterize the wound?
Ooh. Roll investigation. I hope you don't mind. This is longer than I expected.
No problem. This is a very fun session.
This is funny as fuck. Oh god, to take that into account, shit.
Oh,
Oh right, 16. Okay. You see that on the rack that holds tools of surgeon, there is a blowtorch.
oh hell no.
I use my tanto, and I prepare myself for what's to come.
Okay. Go on.
What are you doing?
I cauterize the wound.
Okay. You grasp onto the blowtorch. Embrace yourself from the sea of pain that you're just about to endure. You presses your finger against the trigger as the blowtorch ignited, and you draw it closer to your wound.
No, onto
Roll?
a blade, onto a blade.
Oh, onto a blade. Okay, my bad. Yeah, sure. Draw it closer to your blade, and your tanto slowly. Sorry, not slowly. In the not the I can't fucking speak, but holy shit. It doesn't really require a lot of time, but your tanto now is glowing amber from the amount of heat. Anika, you can practically feel the heat from here, just mildly. Go on.
You should to watch, I guess.
She puts it on a wound.
You can, Anika, you can see smoke started to seep through Nomi's wound and float through the air.
We flew.
No, but basically it, like the gases float within the atmosphere, right?
Oh, okay.
To you, it feels like a minute or so, but to Nomi feels like an eternity in here. But regardless, as Nomi removes the blade from her wound, it is sealed with an obvious scar.
Okay. Naomi sets down the blowtorch, sheaths her weapon, grabs the vial, places it fresh of liquid nitrogen, and gets ready to head out.
You.
Let's go.
Yes. I will say you are quite the strong-willed person, so to speak. No sane person would ever do such a thing you did just now.
No sane
No,
person would be able to find their. Sorry, DM, what you gonna say?
No, continue. I'll let you finish first.
No single sane person would have what it takes to find whoever destroyed their family. I'm given a curse, and whether I like it or not, I have to be strong enough-willed. Because if I can't even go through this, I can't go through the challenges that I'll face. I'm going against the gods, whether I like that or not. Imprisoned or not, there's one of them I have to kill. This is nothing.
Naomi,
Mm.
you see beyond the point of this room that you're in. The same Akane member stood there as they turned around and walked further down into an uncharted territory where both of you have not discovered.
Looks like I found the path. As Naomi walks forward to where the Akane member would be.
Do you follow? No?
Yes.
Both of you continue down the path into the unknown as you enter yet another hallway. However, unlike the one before, you don't see any doors at the side of the hallway, but only one at the end.
Same thing as before. CQC stunts. Naomi goes forward. Whilst in stealth. I'm gonna stealth again.
Alright, go.
Boom!
I still have
You sure? Go.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you're not self, bro. You're fucking
Yeah,
obvious.
fuck.
Type shit.
Fuck.
I don't know.
Leave
Okay.
out and shit, okay.
Naomi, you very quietly move through the hallway and approach the door at the end. Similarly to Annika, except that she's not really hiding herself. At least she failed to. When you get to the end of the hallway, you realize that this hallway continues with a 90-degree turn to the left. However, what comes after the 90-degree turn is another door. What do you do?
There's 2 doors to choose from.
Yes, there's one which you're standing right in front of, and there's one to your left.
I inside check. Where is the Akane member?
Roll con.
Okay, gone.
You feel like the Akane member is in the left.
Then
Roll.
I go left.
You turn to the left. Annika, what do you do?
Although she is following Naomi, she's following from about like a 10, 20 feet distance away from her. Like just to see, just like before, like when they first enter into like this whole room.
Yeah.
She's not going to enter through the door. She's going to stay put and watch and see what happens.
Alright. Naomi, you approach the door to your left. You intend to open it, however. Yes, the doorknob is just as expected, however, what's supposed to happen is the door unlocks itself and changes open in your command. But the door does not budge. Roll Arcana.
It's magic. Damn.
There seemed to be a magical lock applied to this door. It's systematic, actually.
4671, sorry.
Oh, you say it?
Yes.
Nothing happened.
Is there a number pad anywhere?
At least from your position, you don't see it.
From my position?
Hmm.
I go behind. I go look at the door. That is the only other door.
You went back to the door where you were approaching just now. Do you intend to go inside of it?
I'll take a look.
You can just open the door upon twisting the doorknob.
Okay.
Can you see this?
Wow. That's creepy as fuck.
You see what seems to be like a bookshop of some sorts, but the things there are haphazardly placed, and it seems that whoever owned this place, at least what you assume to be Dr. Mark, at least was, had acquired the latest technology available in this world, which is a retro-looking, at least a device called the television.
Ah.
Do you enter entirely?
I do.
Annika, what do you do?
Upon seeing that the room is a type of workshop, she waits for Nurumi to enter. Then after a moment, she enters as well.
Both of you eventually enters the room, and from both of your perspectives, you see that within this room, there's, of course, it goes without saying, a desk. However, there are documents on the desk. And of course, the TV.
I think Naomi will look for a number pad or some sort of way to open the door.
You look at the TV screen.
Okay.
One of them is in static, which is the one that's like right here. However, the other one here seems to be visualizing 4 empty slots.
I look around for a keypad or a keyboard.
Roll investigation.
Can Annika investigate the documents?
Sure.
Investigation?
No, you just pick them up. Annika. You see a total of 3 sets of documents. I'll read out the labeling for you. Okay.
Alright.
The first one they'll see is dubbed Bliss.
Bliss.
The second one they'll see is dubbed Forthcomer.
Forthcomer.
The third one they'll see is dubbed Fear.
Fear.
Which one do you want to choose first?
But you said there's 4?
3, actually. Sorry, 3.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Bliss, Forthcomer, Fear.
Naomi, you look around the room. There don't seem to be a keyboard, but you may check within those haphazardly placed boxes around the room.
Okay, sorry. Can we skip this portion a little bit? I need to try to speed things up.
Okay, it's fine. We're nearing the end.
Okay. I look around trying to find a keyboard so that I can try to connect it so that I can enter the numbers.
Okay. You finally, searching around one of the boxes, picks up a keyboard.
Okay.
However, when your hand make contact with the plasticky keyboard, your brain can't help but realize that this sensation of plastic feels new. Almost seems like you've never touched something plastic before.
What material is this? I'm assuming because plastic is a new invention or something.
I mean, if you want to double check, you could ask Amika about it. Some shit.
History.
You look at the composition of the keyboard. It's plastic. It's just plastic. But for some reason, you of course you know that you've touched plastic before, but the memory of the sensation of touching plastic is new to you.
Huh. Odd. I think Norome will just mentally note that down, but she's just gonna she's gonna use the keyboard to type down the numbers 4671.
You plug in the keyboard to the RCT TV on the top.
Sorry, quick toilet break. My bladder is dying.
Okay, all good. Anyway. Wow. Oh boy, I didn't expect her to drink it. I put that on my
DnD
ass.
crazy. DnD crazy, huh?
I put that entire sequence on my ass, can I be for real?
Yeah, okay.
You know, fucking bro, like, reroll. That's it. Oh, baba.
Oh, can Anika read fourth comer?
Oh yeah, sure. Okay. You read the documents that's related to forthcomer, which are integrated by them being pinned together. You were able to disclose the fact that forthcomer is a experimental project carried out by Dr. Mark under the commission of an individual called the Lou Swan. They
the loser from the in the event description. There we go.
Yeah. Okay. You don't need to roll anything. You don't know who that is, bro. Anyway.
Love you too. Love you too, Ivan. Thanks for pulling that from your ass.
What? Oh. Anyway.
You know, I have wireless headphones, so I heard everything.
Oh, great.
Well.
But
okay. Anyway.
You need to plan for every scenario, man.
No. I like the unplanned ones.
Oh.
Yeah.
Actually, no. That was very fun.
I didn't plan the entire section of whatever the fuck you just did back there. But either way.
So fun. My dice were paid actors. But yeah, anyway.
Anika, you're able to know the fact that forthcomer consists of 3 biologically modified ghouls whose main purpose is to passively search for a host. And once they found a host, they will assimilate into each other, and they, as an entity, have the ability of loss, which is to siphon the host's memory.
Oh, okay.
What are you going to do now, both of you? Alright, okay. Normie, you hear, right?
Yep.
You punch in the numbers on the keyboard, ignoring the weird realization that you felt back there.
Yeah,
you punch it in.
Ignore it for now.
Enter it, and at least from your position, you don't seem to be a sound indicating anything.
I look at the screen. Is there numbers popping up?
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact,
Doesn't
you punch it
matter.
in, you enter, and then it disappears.
Okay. I look at the doorway out of the in the corridor.
Alright.
I just
You
look.
you pick your head out of the room. It seems normal.
Arcana?
Sure. Roll Arcana.
Fuck. From this distance, you can't see it.
Yeah. Can't quite sense what's going on there.
Okay, all good. I'm gonna go check out the door. The documents, whatever we need, let's just take them. I'm gonna take the file on Bliss.
Okay.
I'll read it
You
later.
too? Right.
In that case, she's going to take a forthcomer and fear with her.
Alright.
How do I'm just gonna... Where did I write this down? I'm just gonna send it to you.
Yeah, just send it.
Inventory update. Blood. Shiny blood.
Yeah, shiny blood.
Shiny
Wow.
blood.
One
And
vial of shiny blood.
Shiny
Wow.
blood, X1 vial. X1 vial. Document. Bliss.
Yes.
There we go.
Okay, alright, thanks. Both of you went off the room and run back to the hallway. And I assume that you are approaching the left door.
Weapon up.
Weapon up.
Mhm.
Same to you, Annika?
Believe it.
Blade up. Alright. And me, DM, bird up. Alright, anyway.
What? Bird up?
Anyway.
Is something rising and not the shield hero?
Huh? I didn't say
What?
that. I didn't say shit.
You just get
Whatever.
so whiskey, no one say
Whatever.
anything.
All
Well,
good.
anyway.
All good, all good.
Well, okay. Alright. Nomi and Annika,
Mm-hmm.
you closest your distance once again to the door to your, at least from your perspective right now, right.
Yes.
You twist the knob. And this time, you push it against the door, it hinges open. Do you open it completely?
Open it slowly. Try to make sure there's not as much sound.
You open it slowly, which eventually allows you to fully view not a room, but an open area. However, you see at the furthest point of view stood the Arcane member, just hands behind their back, looking at you with a rope inside.
Damn.
With a somber look back at you. And your eyes gravitate towards the surrounding of this open area, and you realize that there are 10s, 20s, even 30s amount of mutated bodies and at least bodies of ghoul, what you assume, who wears the uniform of the Arcane clan. Annika, I want you to roll a perception.
Okay. Wait, with a D4, hold on.
Answer with D4 is gonna help, bruh. Oh,
No! Better than nothing!
you know what? Sure. Okay, I'll just say that Sure. To you, Annika, this open area filled with those horrible bodies, nothing stood out to you. But you can't help but caught something at the corner of the open area.
He's going to look to the corner.
You look to the corner, this time focusing your vision on it. Roll con save for me.
Oh, okay.
What is this melody?
Oh shit, 12.
You see...
Oh wait, sorry, that's the wrong one. That's not con save. Hold on, wait.
Oh, okay, I'll go.
I love this song.
Never mind.
You see you feel a sense of nostalgia hits you, and only until now both of you realize that instead of close to home, both of you are at home.
What?
Oh?
Annika, at the distance, you see a roughed up, to a certain extent mutated body of a male, what assumed to be an adventurer, and a female adventurer.
Does she recognize them?
You gotta get closer to know that. But you can't help but tense up.
Yes. Annika has this awful feeling stirring up in her chest, like she sees the two figures up ahead in the distance. Her mind is telling her that her mind is thinking of the worst. Like, what if it's what she think it is?
I'm sorry, is that mold or like spores?
Yeah. Let's just say yeah.
Let's try to... I'm gonna rip off a piece of my clothes to make it into a scarf for myself and for Annika as well. Here, we can't be breathing those in. They don't look safe.
She accepts it without saying another word.
I know who these people are.
Annika, before you can close the gap between you and the couple of your suspicion, you see all of those, at least majority of those people wearing the same uniform in a unanimous motion started to move and stood up.
Don't make me fight you.
Are they rising?
All of them, at least now that you clearly see their facial features, some of them are beyond recognition, but some of them, you passively remember that you've seen them before, still trapped in the same age as you saw them. What do you expect will happen, Naomi?
A fight.
You see their right arm move in a unanimous motion. You expect a fight is going to break out, them launching at you, but instead what happens is their body stood firm as all of the ghouls and mutated bodies that stood up gave you a salute.
No,
oh yeah, sorry.
That was the other thing Naomi would have thought of, and that was even more heartbreaking for her.
The Arcane member from the furthest point, the one that looks the most humane, looks at you, can't help but review the sadness in his eye, says to you, "We've been waiting here for
so long, wondering if any of our family lives on. He then looks down onto the ground before moving their vision towards the ghouls and mutated bodies. We're thankful you did, young master. We must apologize, but as I mentioned to you just now, we have one last request. As not a soldier, but as people who belong to the Akane family, please, could you kindly put us to rest?
Yes.
You see
Please rest.
the Akane member give you a somber smile and awaits for you, and the scene goes to the 30-ish dead Akane members. Annika, what do you do?
Are those two people still how do I say? Okay, well, how do I say? Annika's body just starts moving forward by itself towards the two people.
Annika, you, unbeknownst to your own consciousness, instinctively move forward to your destination, paying no mind to what's happening before you. You move through in between all those ghouls and mutated people, which they also pay you no mind, but regardless, you've arrived right before the two people there. You see, just like the day that they left you, both of your parents' faces are still recognizable.
She kind of curses at herself in her head, like, why did her assumption have to be right? She kind of stands there, like time stood still for her for a moment as her expression is a mix of not really horrified, but the face of a child who has finally seen their parents again after who knows how many years it's been for the first time. Although they don't really look like how they used to be anymore, like human-like. She doesn't really care, and she doesn't care about the repercussions of what might possibly happen if she does this, but she attempts to pull both of them into a very tight hug, and she, with the two handmade bracelets that she pocketed earlier, she kind of like
Mhm.
Wait, let me think. Mom. Mother. Father. You're finally home.
You pull both of them in for a well-deserved heavy embrace, making up for all those years where you've not met them. And you can't help but notice that at least one side of their hand are holding with each other. But you do see something within them. You see a glint within their grasp.
He looks at it. Is it perhaps something colorful?
It's something bright. Not of the illuminating kind, but reflecting kind. But to fully see it, you have to open their palm, both of them.
She gently puts her hand on top and opens it up.
You gently places your hand on top of their grasp. Initially, you feel that their arm, despite knowing that they're not in this world anymore, but their muscles still hold true until your embrace arrives. As their grasp soften, and without you holding them apart, they soften their grip. And inside, you see a shooting star-like crystal. Nomi, what do you do? Right before you, the 30-ish Arcanine member still awaits for you.
They want to be put to rest, right? Naomi takes out her dachi with as much respect as she can put in. She flows through all of them and decapitates them all.
You dances through the contaminated room, decapitating the Arcanine members one by one, granting their wish of sweet death. There is no Arcanine members that you decapitate with one swing. You, in order to pay the respect that they deserve, meticulously cut down their head one by one in a swift motion. And by the end of it, you see the Arcanine member that leads you here is the only one that's standing left before he sat down onto the floor to reveal at least his original body sitting there. Almost seems like actually representing everybody that awaits for you.
You can rest now.
As you say that word, despite the ghostly nature of the member had already disappeared, but you know that he is content with your statement, and without you slashing him, his head came off and fell to the floor on his own. And and both of you in this twist of event, you hear, at least to you, Naomi, the very familiar sound of your group members, team members, or party members. Yeah, there you go. Party members. At least you assume coming from a RCT TV, screams in pain and agony from the room that you were before we reached here. And that's where we're gonna end this 0.5 session.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Man, at least let me interact with them a little bit. Come
I'm not
on.
saying that you won't be able to.
No, I mean,
Maybe
like, right
there's a
now.
chance in the future.
They're
You're
right
wel-
here. No, I mean like the party members are right here. Cassandra and Ellie.
No, they're not right here.
Oh, they're in the other room.
Their sound came from the RCT TV. But to know what's going on in there, we'll see what's gonna happen in session 7.
I think at the end, right, Naomi will be on the
Huh?
ground just bawling her eyes out.
What about Anika?
Also bawled her eyes out.
Alright, Anika, do add the star crystal into your
Star
inventory.
crystal. Okay, wait,
Yeah.
star crystal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Your sound, at least what happened at the very end of session 6, the same audio is emitting from the TV. Yeah. Something like that.
Oh yeah, low-key, right? Y'all should look at the last part, like, of the recording, because I think you can hear my actual, like, sniffles and, like, crying.
I heard it. Oh,
But,
it was
like,
so good. It was so good.
Discord doesn't pick it up as well as my recording would, I think.
Okay, for real?
I think so.
Yeah. I love it.
I think that's why we end the session, so recording.
Yes.
ending.
Bye-bye.
Bye guys.
Bye-bye. You're okay. Bye-bye.